Secretary of State Bliken finally shows up to the House Foreign Affairs Committee because if he didn't, he was going to be held in contempt of Congress. They wanted to grill him on the embarrassment of the surrender in Afghanistan, which has led to all kinds of horror for the United States all over the world as Biden showed weakness. Here's what a portion of what Bliken said. Go.
Even the U.S. government's most pessimistic assessments did not anticipate that the Afghan government and security forces would collapse so rapidly in the face of Taliban advances. Nevertheless, because of the administration's extensive interagency planning and coordination, when Kabul fell on August 15th, the United States was able to evacuate our embassy and relocate our diplomats to the airport within 48 hours, and then conduct the largest airlift in U.S. history, helping approximately 120,000 Americans, Afghans, and citizens of allied nations depart Afghanistan in just 2 weeks.
What a bunch of bull. I mean, everybody remembers the pictures of the people hanging off the planes. You know, some of them died, of the 18 military, U.S. military people who were killed. It was a 13 or 18, you know, everybody remembers, and that didn't have to happen. So Donald Trump had a deal with the Taliban. And the deal was, you don't shoot at Americans, and we won't shoot at you. 18 months. We had our strength in Bagram Air Base, where I spent some time. I know the turf. There was no threat to Bagram by the Taliban. They couldn't do anything because we had our air power, helicopter power, way more than the Taliban had. But when Biden signaled that he was going to surrender to the Taliban, which is what he did, the president of Afghanistan bolted out of there with all kinds of money. Okay? And that sent the signal to the Afghan army, we better get out of our uniform or we're going to be executed. And that's what happened. Biden caused that. The Taliban were not going to overrun U.S. forces. Now, we had to get out of there. Trump knew we had to get out of there, but you do it in an orderly way. And I never would have given up Bagram, ever. That would have remained in U.S. hands to make sure that there were no atrocities by the Taliban. And that would have been it. That's the deal. You don't like it? Too bad. We weren't losing anybody. As I said, Trump had a deal in place, 18 months, no U.S. casualties. And Biden comes in and goes, we give up, goodbye, and then all hell breaks loose. And this is Bliken, oh, where did this, where did I? And you'll remember the worst ever was Biden in one of his few comments about this going, oh, no, it was excellent. No, we did a great job. Billions of dollars of American armaments went to the terrorist Taliban. Billions. Yeah, that's great. And that's why Biden go down in history as the second worst president ever. Don't believe me? Just pick up Confronting the Presidents. I back it up 50 ways.